Okay, so I've got at least a couple of videos that I want to make on the camera today, and they're to do with the personal training diaries. This first one here is going to be my sleep tracker as usual. I was thinking of making it a series, but for now, just having it under the personal training diaries will do. And then after this, I'll make a coursework update. And I wanted to film exercise logs on camera, I think, but that's not related to this video, so I'm going to keep it moving with the sleep tracker. I've got a few notes. Here goes. So, I know that lying down on the floor is energy draining, and I purposely did this according to the notes I made, around about 9 p.m. And at this time, from memory, even though I didn't write it down, I was uploading videos if I remember correctly, or I was just on the phone as usual. Definitely not the healthiest I could be, like just out in the garden or something, or actually sleeping, but that was what I was doing that day. That's what I was doing last night, I mean. And it's at least an improvement. It's at least an improvement in the sense that I'm going out my way to do what works, to try master sleep routine, so I have some form of process, some structure to make the sleep, to efficiently sleep, basically. So that's what happened then. I'll now talk about what happened after. So I was doing that for a while, and then at 11 o'clock I was in bed. I thought I should get up and go to sleep because I had already. It was starting to get to the next day. So I made a note saying that specifically at 11:15, I decided to get up off my exercise mat in the front room where I was filming a video, and just decided to get down, or just to lay down on the mat after this exercise. And then from there I was in bed. Off the screen I recorded at 1:15 in the morning. I woke up after that at 7 o'clock and then went back to sleep, but got up at 8:01 in the morning. That time I woke up and got up, so I had somewhere to be. This morning I had to go to the job fair, and I was able to make it with ease. It was not difficult, but when I was waking up, that was one of the things that was on my mind, outside of all of the other things that I've got planned that I wanted to do today. Quite a lot of which I haven't done. Reason being, I haven't made anywhere near as many videos as I wanted to today at this point, even though it's, according to the clock on my watch, 5:57 p.m. as I'm making this at this point, because it was so hot. It was so hot this morning when I was out, and also just this entire afternoon. It started to cool down now, so I'm gonna go exercise now. But when I was thinking of exercising, oh my gosh, it was so hot. I think spring is probably one of the most easy seasons of the year to exercise in and to do what you'd want to do, because not only is it hot, it's not extremely hot, and it's not like you've got the flies all over you. I haven't really experienced that yet. I remember, I think I had a fly on me maybe a few weeks ago or something, but that really happened. I remember that really happened in July last year. I also remember 20th of July in particular. I was sweating that day. But anyway, yeah, I really like spring. I think I might make that in my mind the most pleasant season of the year, because you have many hours of sunlight. It's like the best of both worlds between winter and summer. It's not extremely hot to the point where, like I experienced today, I find it difficult to exercise in the heat, or I don't want to exercise in the heat, nor is it feeling extremely cold to the point where sometimes you might not even want to go out. I've never experienced it like that before from memory, but with the heat I definitely have today. Okay, seeing as we're talking about sleep and improvements, that is what's gone on a daily basis, and I could think about what I could do to further improve my sleep routine. I think what I could do is maybe make a slight change. So when I've finished filming, all my clips, and I was gonna say when I finished filming all my clips and got them together, then I could call it a day, come off all the screens, and then write up tomorrow's plans. Speaking of, I should get some paper out to do that. Here you go. I'll just get a couple slim pieces of paper. I found them so useful because they're really portable. All you have to do is just fold them up, put them in your pocket, and you've got what I call my brain everywhere I go. I'm not going around aimlessly. I've got what I want to do on a daily basis on the paper. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so when I finish filming all the clips, I think in the evening I shouldn't edit them together. What I should instead do is just call it a day with all the separate clips and plan out how I'd want to edit the videos together. And then from there, when I'm done with that, do all the editing and the uploading the next day. That way I'm not really negatively impacting my sleep, because I'd be going out my way to further improve my uploading schedule and making that align with how I'd want to sleep, making my sleep routine healthier, or at least making it easier for myself to make my sleep routine healthier, because I don't want Alzheimer's. There's no need for that, and I think Alzheimer's is related to a lack of sleep, with a lack of research I've done on it. That's just something I heard off the internet or something. Honestly, I may have heard wrong, and I'm willing to accept that, but regardless, it's not something that I need. Especially at my age, it's definitely something that I can prevent. So I'm definitely gonna go out my way to make myself experience a lack of disease throughout my life, seeing as I'm pursuing a path of health and a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, every single day, bit by bit, or day by day, I mean, bit by bit, it might seem like it's where I'm not where I would want to be, but honestly, it definitely is something that I'm working on bit by bit, especially now that I'm going out my way to work with what I do have, and instead of constantly wanting more but not doing better with what I already have. Speaking of, I want to find out how to make thumbnails on this camera in 16:9. I don't know how to do that properly. Just a small example, but that's the sort of stuff I mean. Anyway, I think that's it, honestly. That's what I'd want to do. I would want to film the clips, but not edit them together on the same day. Especially if I'm exercising in the evening. If it's the morning or the afternoon, that's fine, but the evening, no. Because I don't want my upload schedule to negatively impact my sleep, and it's something that I can change, and I can see if it helps. So on that note, je suis finito, that's it. That's it with the sleep tracker, and cheers to improve my sleep and work on every aspect of life. Peace.